What's up guys, welcome back to another Jelly Musicals video. Today we are back again with Simple Planes. So, it looks like that you guys have been liking a lot of my Simple Planes video lately. So here's another one for you. Now, I'm not going to be featuring anything again. If you guys haven't checked out my Can One Kid Pilot All of These Aircrafts video, make sure to check it out. I was piloting 16 planes linked up at the same time. That video was very fun to make, so make sure to check it out. Alright, today I am going to be creating the craziest aircraft on Simple Planes. So like the most absurd, weirdest thing you've probably ever seen. Alright, so let's start by creating a new aircraft, just like that. So before the video, I'm going to give you guys a very short introduction about the planes. So once I hit the space bar, you'll get 3 numbers. So once I get like all my weight distributed, and then everything worked out, my fuselage, and then once I get my propulsion up, and so basically and stuff. And then we also have the blue one, which is about wings. So right, so we have 3 different values. One is the red one, it's the COM at the bottom, as you can see. It's the center of mass. It's where your plane will balance on if it was put in the perfectly balanced point. So it's about here. This thing is also 3D, so if I put a lot of stuff at the bottom, let's get blocks, and then put like let me quickly demonstrate to you guys so you guys know how like the planes work. So as you can see, the COM moves. Then we get the COT, which is the center of thrust. So the thrust is like if you have multiple propellers together, it will give you a estimate of like, see, it just when you have like 2 propellers, but these 2 you have to put it on the same engine power for the most accurate measurement. Because see, if this one only gives you 1500 horsepower and this gives you 3000 horsepower, and the lines are moving at all, so it's not accurate. So this game's not perfect with measurements. The other thing that you can't have is jet engines and propeller engines. They'll also give you a rough estimate. As you can see, the jet engine, this one, the J50 I'm using, weighs 1.3, approximately 1.3 lbs. I don't know what this stands for. Anyway, but it gives you 11,000 worth of lift. So yeah, and a propeller probably can't do that. Anyway, I think that's all for the COT. Next we have the COL. The COL is the center of lift. That's where your wings comes in and stuff. Alright, so there's something that's very important. You don't really have to care about COT that much. It's about the COM and the COL that makes your plane actually fly up. Because if you don't have that balance, your plane can just take off and just goes into crazy swirls. I'll show you probably at the end of the video if I don't forget. And spam me in the comment section if I do forget, so I'll make a separate video for it. Anyway, COT, COM, and the COL, COM, and COT. Alright, I'm confusing myself here. Anyway, alright. So excited. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Also, last thing, the air resistance. The redder the thing is, the more air resistance it has. So let's say I just put a block. See, this thing has a lot of air resistance, so it's, yeah, bad. Last thing, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Notification knob, please. Alright. And so we're gonna start with this. One very simple problem that I have. So if I take out my tutorial plane out, this plane is gonna be a very long one. This video. So what's my okay? So this is a tutorial plane that it will teach you when you just start the game. And I'm at the water landing, which is not good. Alright, so let's quickly go to an airport. And as you can see, this is a very basic plane that you can create like this, and then you just give it a little bit of power. It's not very fast, as you can see at the bottom. It's one like, and it's like swerving out on the runway. So yeah, like that. And then you can put the landing gear back and stuff. It's pretty maneuverable. And as you can see on the fuel, it's already dropping before we even like get off the runway. So I think the fuel of this plane is stored in the wings. So like the wings, you can put weight in them, but make sure that you put them in a precise amount. So the COL, the lift, is right behind or right in front of the COM. If you put it behind, you get more maneuverability, which is this plane. And if you put it in front, you'll get probably a more stable flight. But I like to put it behind, because when putting in front, I usually mess it up. It's very hard. Alright, so as you can see, we didn't even get off the runway that much. We're still ascending and we're only on 97% fuel. And that is not what we want. We want to put like a 20 turbojet engine on a plane 50 times the size. Anyway, I have created a XML mod that I downloaded. I'll put the link in the description. It's pretty amazing. I got this unlimited fuel block, and as I put it on, it gives me 2.6 million gallons of fuel, which is like literally all you need. So you only need like one fuel block. I'll probably put like a few more just in case. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. So I can put that there. So I only got 5.2 million. Yeah. So it's pretty amazing. Let's just start with that, and I'll fast forward the rest, and when I finish, I will give you guys a very quick introduction of my plan. Let's do this.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands.
Alright guys, so I think I have the whole fuselage of the plane ready. So I'm going for this yellow and black, like a beast body sort of coloring. I've got four fuel tanks at the front, giving me more than 10 million gallons of fuel, with this plane weighing in almost 10,000 pounds. And this is only the fuselage. I haven't added in the landing gear, which we'll be seeing in a minute, which is absolutely crazy. The wings, the engines, the XML modded engines, obviously, and also a lot of weapons on there. And we'll see what we can create out of this. My computer's probably gonna lag so hard to turn like all the terrain settings all the way down. Time for some landing gears. So for the landing gears, I've already created in subassembly some XML modded tires. So you can for the landing gear, you can have like these already made ones, or you can have the recessable wheel, which people use on cars. So for this recessable wheels, as you can see, I need to have them because these little wheels are just way too small. Maximum is 5, but not big enough. I have my XML modded size 10 wheels. Haha. As soon as I drag this back, let me just make a copy of this. As soon as I drag this back, boom, it can go back up to 10. See that? So this is a specially modded tire, and I'm gonna have this. It's not gonna have connected to an engine, because I'm not gonna have an engine on this. Maybe I would, considering making the weirdest airplane history. However, we're gonna make this straight, and we're gonna mirror that over. So look, we're already, these two wheels are giving us about 10,000 pounds of weight. So as you can see, there's some pretty big tires we've got there, and a center of mass at the back. But however, we don't want that, so we're gonna probably put some weight at the front. As you can, oops. Let's quickly fix that. As you can see in back here, I don't have any dead weight or any fuel. Alright, cause yeah, these 4 blocks. Don't have to say much about them. Next, I think we should have a yellow fuselage finishing our back end of the plane. So the length is obviously not going to be 10. And if you guys thinking why I can't do like longer than 10, it's the game setting, and I can't be bothered to XML mod the length of these things, because I have to do it for every single one. It's tiring. Now I have to like rewire them on. Quickly mirror that over. So oh my god, the graphic fighting is real. Let's redo the why they. Alright. Sorry guys, just give me a minute. Simple planes can be a little bit hard sometimes. Just gotta get used to it, so you can have a nice finish like that. Epic, amazing look. Next, after we've done the back of the wheels at the back, we're probably gonna put a small one in the front, cause as you know, we're trying to make this look weird. All right, but also make it able to be flown. Like able to like get airborne for like at least like 5 minutes without crashing immediately. Alright, so we're gonna have the suspension strength up so high that you don't even know what's happening, and we're obviously going to put the wings on next before doing anything else, and let's do that. So I like to put a horizontal stabilizer at the front, because the horizontal stabilizer control the up and the down, and I like that at the front. I'm going to keep these measurements on at all times. However, I am going to be turning on like the fuel measurement, not because I need weight at the front. Yes, because I need weight at the front, not because I'm running out of fuel. Alright. So looking at the size of this aircraft, let's do some of that. Let's probably drag this back further, and then since it's so wide at the front, let's make this about there. Right, fuel max, awesome. And then we're also going to add the shape for the control pad, which is going to be all along here for the maximum maneuverability. Let's go. Alright, so got the wings at the front. Now, obviously, the wings at the back is going to be much larger than the wings at the front. So let's do this. Again, I'm going to be turning off the fuel option, because I don't want it at the back too much. I want it to be as close as the center of mass. I'm choking with every word I say. Alright, need to drink some more. So hot in Taiwan right now. Alright, so we've got our wings, second set of wings as well. Just because the second set should be like at the back, should be much smaller. Does this actually work? No, it does not connect to the tire. Anyway, so just to make this as weird as possible, this is already pretty weird. We might get some problems, some weird problems, I don't know what's coming up for us. But these two are not close enough. They should be like right here, the blue one. So it's the blue at the back. Yes, blue at the back and red front. Alright, good. Gotta get my stuff remembered. So gonna get these one of those pylons. Am I pronouncing them right? Anyway, I'm gonna get the longer one. I'm gonna have like probably 4 or 5 on each side wing, trying to separate them out evenly. If you are a pilot, or you know a lot about flying things like planes, and if you guys seeing me doing this and be like, oh no, you can't have the engines so close together, da. I am so sorry, but you kinda came to the wrong place, cause we're trying to have fun, alright? So put the judgment aside. I don't even know what I'm doing, so that's awesome. We are on the right track together. So I did say that I was gonna have like 4 on each side, but I got kinda a tiny bit greedy. I'm not gonna say very greedy, but it's like tiny bit greedy. So I'm gonna have like the not XML modded, but just the game Blasto, what's this name? Oh my god, it looks so small. On the plane, but anyway, that means we can just put more down. Alright. Again, no judgments. This is all just for fun. You guys can download Simple Planes for yourself. It's pretty fun. Once to get to know like the plane mechanics and stuff like that. So I think we've just nearly doubled the amount of engines that can go on this. Alright, so this is called Blasto BFE 300. Used only on the largest turbojets. That's what the game said. Alright, so I don't know what's the cost of each engine like that. I can stack them like this. Alright, that's insane. I don't know what's the price like for a turbojet engine this big. Well, obviously it's going to be like in the millions, because one commercial plane costs like $1 million, $100 million or something along the lines. So let's check out our center of mass. I should probably put some more fuel on the back, just make the center of mass more closer to the lift thing. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of dead weight here. Dead weight. I think we're good. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh wow. Oh my god. What? Okay, so oh my god. Oh. Oh wait, what? The jet engines are interesting. Okay, so what just happened? Huh? Oh. Alright, so it got slow motion. Okay, so right before takeoff, we already broke all of our wings just like that. So is it because it was too wide, too long or something? Oh my god, oh look at that wing taking off. Go, go, wing, go. Oh my god. Wait, I think it's actually flying. Oh my god, it's actually doing a really good job. Oh wow, oh my god, it's actually going so far. No. The problem I think we're having is called birding. It's where the wings flap up and down, because it's only, if you can guys look closely, one bit where the plane is supported, which is like this bit. So if we use structural wing like that, and then we have like a lot of this, and then it has like the width of like an entire wing along the side, I think it's gonna fix this birding problem. So let's quickly and go to the bit where I finish this, because this is gonna take forever. Okay guys, so I realized I wasn't my OBS recorder, and also my screen recorder died at the same time. Don't know how that happened. And it was me not plugging in firmly enough. So sad. Anyway, I just finished this paint job, and I just realized the camera recorder was dead. I think it should be black. Great. And so I've painted everything in this kind of color, and as you can see, I've got 4 structural wings, and I also made the plane slightly smaller, and the configuration and values looks pretty good to me. And next thing is, this is all structural wings. It does not have any like power to turn the plane, doesn't have a control surface. So I made a fuselage really flat, like a wing, and I hid a wing underneath. Like this is the fuselage. It's so thin. It's very thin. As you can see, it's long and it's very thin. And then this is the wing. And as you can see, the back is the whole thing is the control surface. So literally the 90% is the control surfaces, making this wing very strange. Just trying to make the weirdest vehicle, right? And also, I got a couple more fuel tanks just for the fuel. So now at 15 million gallons of fuel with these 2 size 10 tires at the front. I also made the size a little bit smaller. I think I said it before. And I haven't put any engines on this, so just so you guys can see, this entire wing thing, it just floats. And also I put a vertical stabilizer at the back, because it was going left and right like crazy, just because of the crosswinds. So I also turned off that setting. Now, should I get an engine, because we're definitely going to be doing a part 2 to this. If you guys want to see more, hit like for a part 2, and I'm not gonna set any goals yet, so see what you guys can do if you guys want to see more of the Simple Playing series, because I enjoy making a lot of Simple Playing videos and other games. So right now I'm settling on Simple Playing for a couple of months. It's pretty fun. Now I got this really powerful engine, no, not jet engine, a car engine. So I'm gonna be connecting these 4 wheels to a very powerful 100 HP engine. As you guys can tell, this is XML modded, and so we look at the propulsion here. We get a normal car engine, right? The maximum is 600. This one is, yeah, self-explanatory to the max. Now let's just hook up every single type to this. Let's test out how this goes. Oh yes, this super extremely heavy plane is actually traveling at 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. This is insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. Oh my god, now it's going to 130 miles per hour. One engine. How much fuel do you need? And let's test the braking after that. Both of those 2 dots. And the braking isn't too good. And the wheels are not steerable. So few things that are going to change is the direction of the engine. So let's quickly, yes, let's do that. And then also got like 15 degrees. Is that too much? The also really cool thing is using really big tires is that tires on this game doesn't give you any air resistance. Our engine has been reversed, and oh yes, these 2 things can, and it's glitching into the wheels. That's amazing. The good thing about this resizable wheels turning is that you can turn them at any speed. Like you can turn at 300 miles per hour or something like that. But for the landing gears, the turnable, I think they get disabled at like 60 miles per hour, just so that your plane doesn't just fall over and burst. So as you can see, making my engine direction reverse can also affect my wing direction. So right now it's on the down flap position. So if I actually get this in go fast enough, I can actually take off for a little bit before airspeed and air resistance actually slow me down. So that is pretty cool. Let's see after putting like a few engines on there, because I don't want to go crazy, just so that the birding problem doesn't happen again, because that was really annoying. I don't care, let's use the long pylon. So it's gonna have to spaced out like this. Obviously again with the blasto. The problem that I have with the small landing gear at the front was because these blastos were so far down that the blastos are touching the ground, not the landing gears. So I had to use bigger ones, and staying with this topic, I just decided these. So when I hold S, which is like the down button, it also makes it go a lot faster because my wheels turn as well. So as you can see, my wheels are turning right now, but it doesn't really matter because there's no air resistance. Alright guys, so this has actually taken off. Holy crap, oh wow. And the maneuverability is surprisingly good. We are getting a top speed of about 600 miles per hour because I'm turning over, gaining altitude so fast. Alright, the turning of this thing is not that fast, but I'm not going to complain because the air resistance on this place is going to be insane. Insane. And when I'm going to land, it's probably going to go really fast, because I'm going to be holding down S to pull my nose up so the back wheels touch first, and the back wheels going to be spinning like crazy because this engine is very powerful. And as you can see, this massive plane has taken off with 4 turbojet engines and a 10,000 horsepower engine at the back of the plane, and only with 1, 2, so I can't see. one, two, three, four, five, six. Six fuel tanks, giving us more than 15 million gallons of fuel. We have not gone down by 1%. That's pretty amazing, what you should say. Alright, let's quickly, if we can, because this plane has such massive wheels, I think it's just okay to touch down with the front wheels, like combat landing. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. We need air brakes on this, because look, we are not slowing down much. And we need to pull up, or else we're gonna... Okay, these wheels have so much resistance on them, it's crazy. Let's just drift around to waste energy to slow down. These wheels have crazy resistance. They like literally stop that massive bounce just before. Alright, let's quickly slow ourselves down. So I think that is actually, we've made a really successful plane. So in this first episode, we've got ourselves the engine, the landing gears, the wings sorted out, a car engine as well. So if you guys want to see more, I'll be obviously doing a second episode to this, because I just love this so much. Let's finish up with one last touch before... Yeah, let's do that. And then... boom. Black. What? Oh yes, the air brakes, right. Alright, forget things sometimes. So the air brakes is here, and then it basically just comes up when you hit the B key, which is the brake key for your tires, and also it completely cuts down on your throttle. I want to put them at the front, I think. I think I'm gonna scatter them at the back. Let's actually try this, because I believe that this will actually work. So we're gonna give ourselves the maximum throttle that we obviously don't need, because not a plane this big can be landing at like 600 miles per hour, but we're gonna slow down with all of these air brakes being opened, and when the air brakes being opened, it's like a flap. It also gives you a little bit of lift, but you obviously can see this because this aircraft's open. That was literally like 30-degree in decline, and then it just... that's amazing. Alright, look at these things coming up, 6 solar panels. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more, obviously subscribe and hit like. So first episode, we made a working plane with all the necessity for a plane to be able to operate. Also with the extravagant pits of the car engine, so we can like taxi and make ourselves just go around. Maybe I can also have reverse thrust. Put your comments and ideas in the comment section below. Subscribe, turn notification on, and we will see you guys in the next episode.